Hey guys, we are going to be pulling some cards to find out what's coming in for you guys for this month of June, okay? You have the Ten of Wands. There could be travel in your future, or travel this month, sorry. Yeah, in the future. You have the Seven of Swords. Wow, okay, and the Eight of Cups. I don't know if this is kind of like you guys are moving. Like, literally, all three of these cards are speaking about moving. All right, you have the Ten of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. It's like you guys are packing your shit, sneaking away from somebody, or just trying to get away from people, places, and things to do something better for yourself. Because whatever you guys are going through, or wherever you guys are at currently, is like not allowing you guys to do the work that you guys need to do for yourself. With the Seven of Swords, it could be lying, sneaking, cheating, stealing, all that shit. It could be that, but it can also mean that you're just trying to get away from people, places, and things so that way you can do the work for you, because being involved and being around all that shit is just not allowing you to do the work that you need to do. Okay, you have the Six of Pentacles. I feel like you might, there's definitely an imbalance here, okay, but I feel like that's why you're leaving. It's like, you know, I'm fed up with it, I'm done with it, I need to do what's right for me, right? So you guys are like walking away from something. Clarify the Ten of Wands, the Page of Swords. You guys may have just finally came to some type of realization to where it was like, you know what, I can't do it. With the Page of Swords, it's like, you know, messages. Maybe you guys heard something from one of your friends with the Page of Swords and the Seven of Swords, that somebody was doing you wrong, okay? This is like a detective card, and the Seven of Swords is like a lying, cheating, stealing. So maybe you guys found out that, you know, the people that you're surrounding yourselves with are kind of like, have other intentions than what you thought or what you felt, right? And I feel like you are packing your bags and walking away from this. You found out something, and this is the reason why you guys are leaving. The Emperor, you're taking charge now. You could be dealing with the Aries, but I feel like you guys are finally taking the steps that you're guided to take, putting your foot down, no longer settling for less, right? So clarify the Seven of Swords. You could be dealing with a Leo. You got the King of Wands. It's funny because the King of Wands is somebody who's loyal, and it's clarifying the Seven of Swords. Maybe it's you just being, you know, yeah, the Hermit card. I feel like the King of Wands is you, and the Emperor is you as well. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, and then you have Virgo, which is the Hermit. I feel like you guys are healing yourselves. You guys might have had a lot of arguments, a lot of fighting. You may have been the one that always stuck it through, always tried to make it work. And the person that you were dealing with, family, friends, or lovers, doesn't have to be a lover, right? Could even be children. It's like you just want to get away because it's just like you're always feeling like you're in competition, always feeling like you have to try to make it to the top. And with the Hermit card, I feel like you've been taking some time to yourself, staying in your room a lot, staying away from these people, staying away from what isn't serving you. Maybe you guys are trying to quit smoking. Maybe you guys are trying to quit drinking, trying to quit doing something that isn't working out for you. It doesn't even have to be other people. Maybe you're just changing your mindset with the Page of Swords and the Seven of Swords, right? The Seven of Swords can also be about like not really focusing on what you need to focus on, like kind of running from your problems instead of facing it, so that way you can get it out of the way. You'd rather run from it, right? It doesn't have to be you, but I'm just saying that's what it could mean. You have the King of Cups and the Knight of Swords, clarifying the Eight of Cups. I'm telling you, it's like you're healing. And it's like, you know what? I'm working on my heart chakra. I'm healing myself. But I'm realizing the love that I need is not where I'm at. So I have to leave to go find it. And that could, you know, the love within us, you know, the love starts within us first. We have to love ourselves. And with the King of Cups, I feel like that's what you're doing. You might be a little bit pissed off here with the Knight of Swords. You might be feeling like this person always made you feel like you're chasing them. Or maybe you feel like this person was always like making you feel like you had to fight for their love. Look, Two of Pentacles, this person could have been juggling two people or juggling more than one thing. I feel like you finally got fed up with it. Or you're finally getting fed up with it. You got the Devil in the World. It's like you're closing out this cycle. Capricorn energy, you're like ending this. You're walking away. There's so many cards here speaking of walking away. Seven of Swords, Ten of Swords, Eight of Cups. The Hermit, it's like you're closed off emotionally. You don't want to deal with anybody or anything. Just focused on you. You know, changing a lot about yourself, realizing a lot about yourself. And it's like you're getting away from this. You're closing out this cycle. You're walking the hell away from this. This could also be a karmic relationship with the Devil card, right? And the Seven of Swords. I feel like this, even with the Page of Swords, where I said you could have found out from your friends, it doesn't mean that you found out from your friends, but the Page of Swords are thoughts, right? Maybe this was something in your mind to where you finally had like this realization. It's like, you know what? I don't want to go through this anymore. I don't want to keep on feeling like I have to be stuck. You know, I want to feel free. I definitely feel like you guys are feeling stuck, and this is why you guys are trying to leave. You have the Empress. You're finally starting to notice your worth, and it's like you realize you have everything that you need in order to get yourself to wherever it is that you want to be. And then you got the Emperor too down here. I'm going to clarify this. Maybe you guys are walking away from somebody or something, and you guys are about to be walking into another love. With the Empress and the Emperor, this is the mother and the father of the deck, all the kings in one, all the queens in one. So there could be a new relationship coming in, or this could be just saying that you are balancing out your life, right? An equal balance. It's about, if it hasn't happened yet, it's going to. Five of Swords, I feel like you're beating yourself up about something here. You might be too hard on yourself, speaking negatively about yourself. Or speaking negatively about your situation. Remember, our thoughts are power, our words are magic, and so is our thoughts. So if we think in negative, that's what we're going to get. So make sure you guys do not allow yourself to sit here and constantly think negative. Whenever you catch yourself thinking negatively, hurry up and switch it to a positive thought, okay? Because you don't want to put the negative energy out in the atmosphere if you don't want to get that back. What we give is what we get, right? So you have the Ten of Pentacles. I'm telling you, there could be a long-term stability, long-term relationship coming in for you that's going to be something that's worth it. Look, the Ace of Swords. When I'm speaking, that comes out saying that I'm telling the truth. This person's coming in. This person's going to be honest, loyal, faithful. This person's going to put you on a pedestal too. The Page of Wands and the Star card. This is what you wished for. And it's about to happen. You have the Page of Swords, the Page of Wands, and then the Star card. So I definitely feel like there might be a message coming in. Look, King of Swords. Somebody's seeing clearly now, okay? Who's this person coming in? The Four of Pentacles, sorry, something that you've never been able to let go of, or somebody that's never been able to let go of you. Take it how it resonates. It could also be the both of you feeling that way. You have the Seven of Wands. There might have been some resistance here. The Page of Cups. You have three pages. The only page that you don't have is the Pentacles, which is like, you know, like a stable offer. So this person hasn't came in and given you this offer yet. This is all thoughts. This is all like, they're all thinking about it. These are all thoughts. But the Page of Pentacles is something stable, right? So it's like, they haven't offered you a chance yet. I feel like they might be waiting for either you're in a toxic relationship or a karmic relationship, or they're in a karmic relationship, but you guys are getting yourselves out of that situation. And when you do, this is going to open you up to be able to heal yourself, to heal your heart chakra, to get yourself out of this negative space, negative mindset. And this is going to put you on a brand new path, right? I feel like you're going to feel free. And I do feel like you think this is never going to happen with the Page of Cups. It's like when pigs fly, right? But it's like, don't think that way. If you want something to happen, don't say it's never going to happen, because now you're putting your work, your magic into the atmosphere. And you don't, if you want that, don't speak against it. You have the Ten of Cups, okay? This is something that's going to be your, like, Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. Those are the two tens that you want. And this is something that could be long-term. This could be a happily ever after. This is somebody that you can end up having children with, or maybe you already have children with. Okay, and you have the Five of Cups. So I did see the Five of Swords, the Five of Wands, the Five of Cups. The only one that you don't have is the Five of Pentacles, which is like, this person's not going to abandon you. This person's not going to leave you out in the cold, all right? They're not going to ignore you and abandon you like this person or this situation has, okay? This person coming in is very grounded. They've done a lot of work on themselves. They know what it is that they want out of life, so they're going to get it. This person, it could be a Capricorn, because I'm seeing Capricorn, I'm seeing Libra, I'm seeing Aries, Aquarius, Scorpio. Capricorn is strong here, though. And Leo and Virgo. You have the Eight of Swords. This is that negative mindset. That's what I'm saying. You guys got to get yourself out of thinking so negatively. That way you guys can manifest the positive shit, because our thoughts create our reality. Our thoughts manifest shit. So if you guys want something, you know, like this that's coming in for you, you guys have to say, I deserve it. I'm going to get it. It's going to come. You know, even though you don't know when it's going to come, you have to trust that it's going to come. Don't speak negatively about something that you want, because then you won't get it, okay? You will just hinder it. I'm not saying that you'll never get it, but you're going to push it away for a while. And if that, you know, you don't want to do that. Understanding. I'm going to read that, okay? So 43 card, 4 plus 3 equals 7. And 7 is a very spiritual number. 7s are also challenging, though. 5s and 7s. But it says, it is one thing to read something or hear something, but it is another thing to truly understand something. You're being asked to keep an open mind and heart and allow yourself to absorb information as you receive it. Be open to the wisdom that can only come with time, patience, and perspective. Try to get outside of yourself and imagine what it is like to walk in somebody else's shoes. To understand is to have power. Okay, so let's say maybe the person that you're dealing with has a lot of issues, I could see, with the devil. I feel like your person's not very in tune with their emotions. They might take a lot of anger out on you. This person may like speak to you negatively. And I feel like maybe the universe is asking you guys to see things from their perspective. Not saying to give this person, to justify their actions. No, but I feel like, every person acts a certain way for a reason. All right. And if we were to realize that maybe the people that treat other people like shit, that it isn't against us, it's something they're dealing with. Maybe they just don't know how to deal with it in a good way. Right? I feel like the world would be so much of a better place if we were to able to and it's be a lot better too if people didn't just snap out on other people too. But I feel like, just understanding maybe, okay, you know what, maybe this person's been through a whole lot, maybe this person isn't a very bad person, maybe this person just doesn't know what love is and doesn't know how to love, doesn't mean you have to give them excuses or, they don't get off scotch-free for scot-free, however the hell you want to say that, for doing what it is that they've done. But I feel like it's more than just what you're seeing. I feel like it stems down more from like whatever they've gone through in childhood or whatever. You have the High Priestess of Air. This is number 6. So you have 6 and then you have 7, right? So it says logical thinking, reason, and using your mind to consider the next right action are the qualities encouraged by this card. Now is the time to think before you act. You're blessed with a wondrous mind and imagination. Your ability to communicate is enhanced when you meet the High Priestess of Air. This is a moment to have reasonable conversations and make calculated decisions. I do feel like you guys are trying to, if you're not walking away from this person, maybe you're just walking away from the way that you guys used to handle things, so that way you guys can try to make them a little bit better, right? It doesn't mean you have to leave somebody because they're acting up or because they don't know how to act, right? Or treat you. You have a risk. Look, this is saying take a risk, and you have summon here. I do feel like you're manifesting a new start here. Whether that is you leaving and starting brand new, or you are trying to start brand new in this relationship. And like I said, it doesn't have to be lovers. It could be friends and family too. You have denial. Somebody's definitely in denial here. Denial of truth, denial of their own toxic shit, right? So I'm going to see what your person is going through, why they act the way that they do. Holy shit. I'm not going to take all these, but you have false mask, naked truth, heavy burdens, mental exhaustion, suffering in silence, disorient. This person's got a lot of stuff going on in the mind. So I feel like they don't even know what they want at the moment. Or maybe they don't know how to act. Let's clarify the devil. Change of heart, emotional, and nervous wreck. I feel like you changed your mind and you're walking away from this person because they just drive you crazy. It's like they make you so upset. I feel like you lost the person that you used to be. But don't worry, because sometimes we need to go through all this shit in order to change. And change is not always bad. Sometimes we need to change us too. Even when we're like the good ones out of the whole thing, sometimes change is needed. Childish and mind games, soul death and rebirth, complex and complicated, and then vulnerability issues. This person has a hard time being open to other people. I don't know if they've, and playing mind games with other people. I feel like they lie a lot. They do a lot of empty promises. I feel like this person feels so broken, and like they may want things to go better, but I feel like they just don't know how, right? So we are going to put all the cards back, and then I'm going to ask who this new person is that's coming in, okay? Well, find out what's the new person, and then I'm going to go. So, if y'all like my content, please like and subscribe. Queen of Pentacles again. Could be Capricorn. I always see that as Capricorn anyway. Could be Pisces too. Somebody might be afraid of coming in. Somebody might be afraid of coming back. With the moon and the Capricorn. I mean, with the moon wants to come out. You guys might be getting a lot of signs in your dreams too. With the moon card, this is about like visions, psychic dreams. You know, you guys might be very psychic. This might be a very strong connection. You have the Five of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. So the person that's coming in is stressing about coming through. Why? Five of Wands. In competition, maybe they feel like you've moved on. They feel like you cut them off. The Five of Wands, the Five of Swords, the Ten of Swords, the Two of Pentacles. Your person is so scared to come back. With the moon and all these fives, and this 10 is about finality, betrayal, backstabbing. I don't know if your person's done you wrong in the past, or maybe you've been done wrong in the past, and maybe you kind of gave up on love, but your person's so afraid to reach out. They feel like they're have so much competition. The Knight of Cups. But they're still going to come in. Now, if you guys are in another relationship or they're in another relationship, that can make a lot of sense here because that competition needs to end first before they can actually move on. But you have the Knight of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. There's so much history here, whether it's in this lifetime or a past lifetime. Your souls have history together. And this is like the angels sending you guys in somebody that you can grow with. Somebody that you've been asking for. You planted the seed. And I feel like this seed is going to start growing really, really soon. You have the Wheel of Fortune, and it came in reverse. So I feel like this is somebody maybe from a past life. I do feel like this person's coming back around, right? But somebody isn't ending. Something didn't end yet, right? So this is why this can't begin. So let's get a timing card. The Star card. This is about healing, alignment. So this is basically saying when this is also Aquarius season, January. So it could be all the way up from now to January, but this is also when things start getting more aligned. So this person, whoever's in this karmic relationship or relationship, this needs to be ended and finalized first. Y'all got to be healed. And then when that is over, because somebody isn't letting this over, when that is over, then your wishes can come true and this can come back together. But things have to fall into place first, okay? You have the Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck, something that you don't see coming, which is a lot more energy, a lot more love. This person finds you inspiring. And the Temperance card. Have a little bit more patience, Sagittarius as well. So it could be Sagittarius season, Aquarius season. And then you have the Tower. Like I'm telling you, something has to crumble first before this can come back and be built together, okay? Before this can come back together again, okay? One more card. Okay. The Ace of Wands. That was meant to come out. So you guys have to trust the universe with this, okay? Trust the universe that they're going to bring you in somebody that's meant for you, somebody that's on your level. And I do feel like your person is so scared to come in, though. Your person's very scared to come in. I don't know if you've blocked them or if you guys have a lot of fights or a lot of arguments. They want to come in, but like I said, something isn't finished here. And this could be the healing work that isn't finished too as well, right? So we have to remember that's also something that's very important. I'm going to pull one of these cards and then I'm going to go. So, if you guys like my content, please like and subscribe. Alright, so, you have another card that says, don't be afraid to slow down. It says, the iguana of isolation, alone but not lonely. Self-imposed isolation or forced isolation, it doesn't really matter. You are in it either way. Embrace the hermit, find your introvert, face what you have been avoiding. Deep-seated self-hatred or the ironing, it's all good, just do the work. And then you have, don't be afraid to slow down. And it says, rest is absolutely necessary. Grinding yourself to the ground is absolutely not. It is okay to move slowly at your own pace, looking cute and docile, maybe hanging from a tree. Be more sloth. All right, so I'm going to do this one too. Contentment. This one's cute. I never see this card. Can you just enjoy the moment more? Can you switch off the head fuck noise and just be? Give it a try. You might like it. If you want it and can't get it, then find out how to do it simple. I can't see because it's so light. It's like see-through. But anyway, that's what I got for you guys. If you guys like my content, please like and subscribe. I think I said that like 50 billion times. Anywho, sorry. Toodles.